This is your chance to make a difference because your vote really does matter.
Yes.
There is no electoral college this time around. Your vote says what's going to happen. And speaking of that, we have Miguel Solis, the Trillis member of the Dallas ISD School Board, sitting in with us, speaking about what you're voting for concerning our children this year.
Veda, every time you look at me and call me the Trillis board member, you always laugh after that.
Put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on his name.
I may not look like
He ain't
Trillis.
lying, though. I'm laughing, but
No, you're pretty hip.
It's just a grin because you're cute, Miguel.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Veda.
yeah.
Well, listen, so on this ballot, a lot of people are used to just voting for people. But what you need to know on this ballot is that there are also propositions that we're going to ask you to vote for. And 4 of those propositions are propositions that would help DISD. Proposition A, B, C, and D. But perhaps the most important out of all of them is Proposition C, because it's going to give DISD a lot of money to do a lot of good things and keep doing a lot of great things for our kids.
Okay, so can you tell us now, what's the difference? Like, why wouldn't someone vote for it? C? What's going to happen? Are you going to pay higher taxes? What's going to happen with Proposition C?
Well, let me get straight to the point. The way that Dallas ISD gets money is either through the state legislature or property taxes. There's only 2 ways that we can do it. And unfortunately, for the past decade, the people down in Austin, our state legislature, they have failed to give us the funds that we need. So we have to ask the taxpayers every now and then for some support. So yes, to get straight to the point, we're asking taxpayers to give us a little bit more money so that we can inject $126 million annual dollars additionally to help do great things in DISD.
And when you say great things, what specific things do you have in mind?
I'm talking about expanding pre-K seats. There are 20,000 kids today in Dallas County that do not get pre-K, but could through DISD if we had the money to do it. I'm talking about paying our best teachers what they're really worth. Not paying, not paying lip service anymore. Paying them the best. And then putting our best teachers in schools that need them the most. And particularly in Dallas, schools in our southern sector who we know need the resources necessary, can do amazing things, but need the best teachers. I'm talking about making sure that we have more schools of choice so that a parent doesn't have to send their kid in Dallas ISD to a traditional school, but can do something like a Montessori academy or an all-girls or an all-boys school. Innovative things. Those are the types of things that these monies would fund. We just need them. And so that's why I'm asking that you vote for kids by voting for propositions A, B, C, and D.
A, B, C, and D.
That's right.
And this is a 5-year type of plan that the DISD is looking towards?
So what we've done is we've projected how we would use these funds for the next 5 years. But technically, if you voted for this, we would get these funds for the next 30 years. The reason why we projected the next 5 is because we wanted to be very transparent with the public about exactly where your money is going to go for the next 5 years.
Right.
If we're able to continue to keep these dollars moving forward, because again, the state they're screwed up with the way that they do our finances. They could start taking some of this money back if we don't get a new legislature and they fix this thing called Robin Hood recapture. But that's too nuanced. Basically, the next 5 years, this is how we want to use this money.
And I'm a property owner, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, okay, so do y'all know specifically how much more do you want from the property owners?
Yeah, if you go to DallasVotesForKids.com, you'll be able to find out exactly what the scenario would be like for you. But on average, we're talking about $20 additionally each month. But that could change depending on how much your property costs if you even have a property.
Right.
In some places it could be $9 a month, and in other places it could be a little bit more than $20 a month. But on average, it's about $20 a month.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm talking about a lot of money.
no, it's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of help for these teachers and these children, because it's not just going to the kids, it's going to the teachers in return, which helps the kids be more productive.
The last time you had me on, Veda, you had me talk about how amazing DISD was doing, and we got that letter grade, a B letter grade, which shocked a lot of people. If we want to keep doing great things like that in DISD, and we want to go from a B to an A, and make sure that every kid, regardless of circumstances, reaches their American dream in our community, I ask that you vote for these propositions.
Okay, and I'm glad you said 4, because a lot of times that ballot can be very confusing. You could they'll ask you in a language where voting for something may be like not voting for it. Like, you understand? It gets very confusing on there.
And that's if you even get to the bottom of the ballot. So this is going to be at the end of the ballot. A lot of people are going to go in and they're going to vote for those top people. And look, I'm not telling you how to vote, but you better go vote in early voting.
See what you did there.
So after you do that, go to the bottom of the ballot.
All right, so we want to make sure you look at the bottom of the ballot and help these children. What's that website again, one more time, where property owners can go to and check out?
It's DallasVotesThe4Kids.com.
All right, DallasVotesForKids.com. All right, thank you, Miguel.
They don't do that.
Anything else on the ballot that you should be interested in, or
Well,
you want us to?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first opportunity that people are going to have to vote since Donald Trump was elected. And so when we talk about your vote matters, this is your opportunity to show that your vote matters. So I'm not going to tell you how to vote, but
Say it again.
you better, let me say it again, you better vote the right way.
Okay. All right. DallasForKids.org.
And I love it.
I'm sorry, DallasForKids.com. Please, y'all, exercise your vote this year and every year. It really does matter. We're tired of hearing about you talking about what you don't like when you didn't even like to vote.
Right.
So please, today's early voting. Let's get it going.